The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Yeah, I don't think we could have planned this season any better. This has been the best ride. I'm glad we get to play another week now. I'm absolutely thrilled to be coaching this team. The love that these girls have for each other is absolutely amazing. You can see it day in and day out. Every time we come to practice, riding on the bus, just eating a team meal. It's fun to be around this group of girls, and I'm glad we get to do it for another week.
Coach, the adversity that you've gone through all year long, not just this weekend, what does it say about this team, especially after they lost that first set after leading by 8 in set 1?
Yeah, we've been through a lot this year.
I like to do that.
We've been through a lot this year. Yeah, I don't think I've ever coached a more mentally tough team ever. A lot of stuff happens behind the scenes for every team, but this team has gone through a whole lot, and the way they fought through adversity during the middle of our year, through matches throughout this year, and to, just like you said, playing Lenore Ryan, a great team. We up big there in the first set, and then they come all the way back and we lose that first set. Most teams crumble. Most teams would crumble after that. This team didn't, and it's a sign of how mentally tough they are and how much they want it today.
Taylor, for you, yesterday over 30 digs, today you had 39. What has it been about the last couple games that you've kicked your game into high gear?
I think it hasn't just been the past couple games, but this week of practice has been honestly our best week. Everyone's defense, everyone's playing has stepped up a completely new level this week. And I just think that we had to remember that throughout the season, defense is what was winning us games, and we had to go back to just knowing that if we get the balls up, our hitters are going to put the balls down, and just keeping that mindset of getting everything up.
How does it feel for you to be on a team that avenges last year's loss to Armstrong in the tournament this year, and then is the first team ever to make it to a national quarterfinal?
It was awesome. I really think we remembered that loss last year and knew that we had to step up our game this year, and I'm just so excited to be a part of this team. Everyone worked so hard, and we all wanted it so bad.
Coach, you can talk about the players on the court, but your assistant coaches, you have players from last year's team, Claire and Kirby, that played a long time ago. What's it mean to have them along for the ride to bring this program to its peak right now?
It's not just having them along for the ride. You know, I've said it several times this year, I really just roll the balls out. Kirby Ellis does everything for this program. I'm telling you, she's an amazing assistant coach. She doesn't get enough credit for what she does from anybody. Everything behind the scenes. But I've got a deep coaching staff. Like you talked about, Jenna Wilson, Rachel Harper, and Kristen Pickett, who started this, laid the foundation last year with this program. This year have been instrumental in practices, out of practices, doing all the little things to make sure things happen. To make sure that these kids, when they come off the court, we've got coaches there for each one of them to get feedback. Our athletic trainer, Corey Jorgensen, also does everything. You talk about somebody that is willing to sacrifice her time. It's before, after, it's staying late, it's helping study, she does. And then you've got Bree Lockett and Maddie Milliken, our two managers who are also here. They think they don't do anything, and I've heard them say, "Coach, I don't do anything." Shaq, they don't. They do stats for us. They run around. They're gophers. Without any single one of those people, we're not here today. And I really hope that they know how appreciative I am and how appreciative these girls are of everything that this coaching staff has done.
You get Wayne State on Thursday in Tampa. What do you do after you enjoy this one a little bit to get ready for Wayne State?
A little bit. We're going to enjoy this a lot of bit. Yeah, it's one of those things. Wayne State's a great team. I know they just beat Concordia St. Paul. They come from the Central Region. The Central Region is probably the best region in the country, but it's anybody's game. You know, it's when you have defenders like this kid sitting next to me, and you've got a team 1 through 16 like we have, who's bought in completely. We're going to be a tough out, and I'm excited to play them.